No one cares about your excuses. No one cares how tired you are, how broke you are, how much you've been through. Life doesn't hand out sympathy trophies. Life doesn't pause because you're hurt. Nobody is waiting to lift you up. It's you versus you. You versus your habits, you versus your fear. And the ones who win, they're not the ones who got lucky. They're the ones who worked harder when nobody was watching. They're the ones who kept grinding in silence while everyone else was sleeping. They're the ones who built discipline when everyone else was waiting for motivation to show up. Motivation fades, but discipline is what carries you through the nights when quitting feels easier than pushing. The 99% will fail not because they're not smart enough, but because they don't have the stamina to stay consistent when it hurts. Don't let that be you. Every day you wake up, you've got two choices. Keep making excuses, or keep making progress. Nobody is clapping right now. Nobody is watching right now. And that's exactly why this is the moment that counts. The silence is your training ground. The grind is your proof. Don't wait for applause. Don't wait for recognition. No one cares. Work harder. They say nothing in life is free. So let me make this explicitly clear. This message is completely free, but its impact can be immeasurably valuable. It's a message I wish I heard sooner. A message that can change your life if you let it. Are you ready for it? Here goes. No one cares. No one cares about your excuses. No one cares how tired you are, how broke you are, how much you've been through. Life doesn't hand out sympathy trophies. Life doesn't pause because you're hurt. The truth is harsh. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is waiting to lift you up. It's you versus you. You versus your habits. You versus your fear. And the ones who win, they're not the ones who got lucky. They're the ones who worked harder when nobody was watching. They're the ones who kept grinding in silence while everyone else was sleeping. They're the ones who built discipline when everyone else was waiting for motivation to show up. If you want something that nobody can give you, then you must do something that nobody can take away from you. That something is work. Work so hard that no one can ignore you. But here's the catch. No one will care about your work until you do. And that brings us back to the beginning. No one cares. Not your family, not your friends, not the society, not the government, not the random haters, and especially not your crush. The only person who should care is you. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to find meaning in the work itself. But here's the good news. While no one might care, you get to define what success means to you. You get to decide what victory looks like. You get to paint your own masterpiece. You get to write your own story. Sure, there are external factors, circumstances beyond our control. But within those constraints, we still have a choice. We can either fold like a cheap suit, or we can rise like the sun every morning, lace up our metaphorical boots and face the day head on. I know what you're thinking. Easier said than done. Well, you're right. And if you're waiting for someone to care before you take action, you'll be waiting forever. So what's the solution? Simple, yet not easy. Do it for yourself. Do it for the person you want to become. Motivation is like a fickle lover. It whispers sweet nothings in your ear, promising excitement and passion, but it never stays around for long. When the going gets tough, motivation takes a hike, leaving you stranded in a wilderness of self-doubt and inertia. But there's another force, an unstoppable, unwavering energy that fuels the relentless pursuit of excellence, and that is discipline. Discipline doesn't care about how you feel. It's the commitment to show up even when you don't feel like it. It's the promise to push forward even when the path seems unclear. Discipline is the difference between dreaming about a life of fulfillment and actually living it. It's the bridge between who you are and who you aspire to become. And here's the beautiful paradox. Discipline is most effective when no one is watching. It thrives in the hidden corners of your life where only you can see it. So while the world may not be paying attention, that's precisely where you should start. Make your moves in silence. Let your actions speak louder than any boastful words. In the quiet moments of your personal growth, that's where the real magic happens. Let me tell you a story about two individuals who set out to achieve their dreams. He wanted to become a successful entrepreneur, but he was also a chronic procrastinator. Oh, I'm too tired right now. Or I need more money to make this work. Or I haven't found the perfect opportunity yet. Jay waited for the perfect moment, for the universe to align, but it never happened. He got stuck in a cycle of inaction, paralyzed by his fear of failure and the possibility of looking stupid. He spent his days scrolling through social media, comparing himself to others and feeling envious. Meanwhile, his dreams slipped further and further away until one day he realized that he had wasted so much time. The person he could have become was just a stranger staring back at him from the mirror. The second person, we'll call her Maya, also had big dreams. She wanted to become a renowned artist, but she didn't let procrastination hold her back. Every day she woke up early, before the rest of the world started moving, and she went straight to work. She didn't wait for inspiration to strike, she just sat down and painted. Some days her paintings were amazing and some days they were just okay, but she didn't care. She kept painting because she loved the process. She found joy in every stroke of her brush. Year after year, Maya kept working. She never complained about being tired or broke. She never made excuses. She just kept going. And one day she woke up and realized that she had become the artist she always dreamed of being. Her paintings were displayed in galleries and people from all over the world came to see them. Now, which one of these characters do you identify with? Perhaps a little bit of both. If so, remember this. Jay and Maya had the same dreams, but their actions were worlds apart. He was a victim of his circumstances, an unwilling participant in the cruel game of life. On the other hand, Maya took action. She understood that success was not going to fall into her lap. She had to go after it. But here's the thing. Success is not guaranteed. You might fail, you might look stupid, you might not be good enough. But here's the kicker. Those things don't matter. Why? Because the only person whose opinion truly matters is yours. You see, the world is full of naysayers and cynics, people who love to bring others down. They'll try to convince you that your dreams are too big or too unrealistic. They'll laugh at your efforts and mock your ambitions, but guess what? Their opinions don't matter. Why? Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences of their words. You're the one who has to carry the weight of their expectations. So why bother trying to please them? Instead, focus on pleasing yourself. Strive to become the person you want to be, regardless of what others think. Here's the bottom line. If you want to succeed, you can't afford to care about what others think. You have to tune out the noise and focus on your own inner compass. Develop thick skin and shrug off the negativity. Remember, it's not about winning everyone's approval. It's about doing what you believe in. And trust me, when you stop caring about what others think, that's when you'll truly be free. Free to pursue your dreams, free to express yourself, and free to live a life that's authentic to you. And here's the best part. When you stop caring about what others think, you'll start experiencing a sense of inner peace and contentment. And that, my friends, is priceless. So let go of the need for approval. Embrace your uniqueness and celebrate your individuality. The world needs your unique voice and perspective. Don't waste your time chasing after hollow validation. Just like Jay, many of us get trapped in the labyrinth of doubt and hesitation. We find ourselves yearning for success, yet we sabotage ourselves at every turn. We allow procrastination, fear, and self-doubt to dictate our actions. And as a result, we watch our dreams slip through our fingers like grains of sand. If you're tired of living a life of regret and you're ready to break free from the shackles of mediocrity, it's time for a mindset shift. It's time to embrace the power of not caring. But here's the million-dollar question. How do you stop caring what others think? Well, the answer lies within you. It's in that little voice that whispers to you every time you're about to give up. It's in that tiny flame of hope that refuses to be extinguished. It's in the depths of your soul where your true desires reside. So listen closely to that inner voice. Nurture that flame and follow your heart. When you stop seeking external validation and start embracing your authenticity, that's when you'll experience true freedom. Now I challenge you to take action. Make that move. Start that project. Take the risk. And here's the bonus. Do it all in silence. Let your work speak for itself. As you do, you'll find that the noise of the world will fade away and you'll be left with a sense of inner peace and satisfaction. Remember, no one is clapping right now. No one is watching right now, and that's exactly why this is the moment that counts. The silence is your training ground. The grind is your proof. Don't wait for applause. Don't wait for recognition. No one cares. Work harder.